In March last year, OpenAI unveiled ChatGPT, and from that moment, the world's been very excited about the potential for AI. Like millions of other people, I've been experimenting with the technology in the last year, and I agree it's extremely exciting. But as investors, we need to stand back and think about what the impact is for us. And I think it's in two areas. One, the impact directly on investments, which ones are likely to do well and why. And the second is the economy. What might AI mean for the economy, and what does that mean for us? And which of the economy and today's investments are more important? So after the announcement, most people, me included, have been playing around with AI tools and generally being pretty amazed at how capable they are. And people in the industry are saying within 5, possibly more likely 10 years, we're going to have general intelligence where each tool is able to operate at or above the level of a human being. Right now, however, the tools are operating predominantly in terms of language manipulation, summarizing language, answering questions, rewriting text, and those functions already work very, very well. The technology used to do it is called large language models. And this is where I think some of the excitement around AI might prove to be too much based on where it's likely to go in the next few years. So the large tech companies in the US who are dominating the excitement around AI, they're spending the equivalent of their profit each year on capital expenditure into servers and equipment to run AI and to try and get out in front and be one of the leaders in the industry. Large language models, up until 18 months ago, it was a very collaborative world, and they've shared their approaches, and everybody's using similar technology and following a similar operational setup. And it means that the tens of companies around the world who have large language models, they all have very similar technology. And when you play with it, it's hard to differentiate between them. I think what this means is that the value you can get as a provider of an LLM in terms of charging people for language manipulation is going to be potentially quite a lot less than people think it's going to be. In the medium term, maybe 10 years from now, it's quite likely that the technology will develop and we'll get a thing called general intelligence, where the tools themselves are more intelligent than human beings, as intelligent or more intelligent. At that point, I think bets are off, because the way we can scale that to improve scientific discoveries is going to be very exciting. But today you're not investing in general intelligence. Today you're investing in large language models and language manipulation. So I think as an investor, we're more likely to see disappointment in that area than we are to see a further re-acceleration of growth and profit potential. So I would say, just to be cautious. From an economic standpoint, I think it's much less ambiguous. The impact of AI today is likely to be, if it was fully rolled out across the economy, a significant increase in productivity. And these AI tools are only going to get better. So I think as the rollout of AI happens across the economy, we're going to see a significant productivity improvement. Productivity is the best thing that can happen in an economy. It gives you economic growth without inflation. So if we see a big productivity boom like we had in the 90s and the noughties, we're likely to have a golden period for the economy, and that's likely to be very good for investors. So on the economy standpoint, I'm actually really optimistic. As always today, I've been talking about investing, so you must remember your capital is at risk. If you have any questions about anything I've been talking about, please get in contact with me directly. If you like the video and you want to make sure you see them all, click on the flying colours icon and you'll subscribe. And it would be also, I'd really appreciate it if you clicked on the like button too. Thank you.